Hello, it's Angela Brook here from Angela Brook Art. Today I'm going to do a quick video on jelly plate. And I'm using a 12 by 14 plate, which is really large, so I want to play with that a little bit. And I have it out on the table on a piece of plastic. And I kept the little plastic on the bottom because it's not sliding around. You want to make sure with your jelly plate that you don't put it on. It will retain any marks, so don't put it on anything sharp or watch for crumbs and things like that. I was in Michael's today and I came across this awesome roller. It was in the bakery section and it's really cool looking. I thought it would be great for jelly plating. So it doesn't have, you don't need a handle, all you got to do is roll it out. So I'm going to be testing that out. And they also had these little cookie cutters. So I'm going to be using these two items. And for my jelly plating, I like to use the golden open paint because it doesn't dry as quickly. I've tried different types, so really whatever paint works for you, whatever you're comfortable with. And I'm going to be using cardstock, just plain old 8 by 10, and then I have some smaller pieces, and I like to use this size for my collages. And then I have some cards that, you know, I'm low on my card supply, so I like to do the jelly plate background. To get started, I'm going to also use a speedball roller. I'm not loyal to that brand, but that's how I'll mix the paint around, and then I'll use this one for the card. So I always use 2 rollers. And then I have a piece of scrap paper nearby. So I'm using the CP, the CAD Red Dark. I'm going to put some of that. And when you're jelly plating, make sure that you don't use too much paint. I think that's the biggest mistake I made when I started. And then this is Hansa Yellow Light. I know people always like to know the colors, but I think whatever yellow you have works. And I'm sticking with 3 warm colors, so that way I won't make brown and I won't make gray. The third color is the Cad Orange. And these are the golden opens, and they're so intense, and a little goes a long way. And when I do my jelly plate, first I do a fresh pass, and then after that I still do a second. Both images are going to look different. So I take my roller, I mix my paint together. I'm not going to use this entire plate. I don't have something large enough, so I'm going to mix it till I think I get to the size of my paper, which is like 8. So you can really do this on whatever size jelly plate you have. I love this color combination. So the paint that's left on there, I'm going to put it on some paper. I always have like extra just cardstock nearby. So now I'm going to take the roller and I'm going to start at one end and just roll it. Oh, I like the pattern already. It's a real nice clear pattern. I don't know if you can see that or not. There is also going to be paint on the roller, so I am going to roll that on a paper to get it off. Instead of wasting that, I'm going to put it on a piece of paper. And I will clean that later. So I have I'm going to try the round cookie cutter. Just make some circles, just some random circles. Don't push too hard because you can indent and ruin your jelly plate doing that. And I think I'll do the flower one. There's no right or wrong. This is a time to have fun. This is great for kids too. Kids, my granddaughters love doing jelly plates. That's that. So first I'm going to test it on a piece of 8 by 10 cardstock. And then I'll use this for a journal page and I just lay it down. And now I'm going to use my clean roller. And just going to roll across. You don't really have to go back and forth. I think that's going to cover it enough. You can if you want. I love those colors. And that is how it comes out. So there's still some left on there. So I will match it to the size. That's not going to cover, that's not enough to do a second pass. So this is how I open the card. So I'm going to lay that down. And it doesn't matter if it is straight or if your card's a little crooked. And I tend to always get a little paint inside, even though I try not to, and I don't think that matters. If someone gets a homemade card, they're probably not going to be upset that there's a little bit of paint on the inside. So I did get a lot of patterns from that one roll. I like that. That will be in the middle, and then later I would take another color and do the edge. So that was a quick video. I do really like this, and if you have any thing you would like to try, you can email me at angelabrookart.com if there is a product that you would like me to do a video on. Thanks for stopping by, and happy creating.